All right, so here we go into your reading. The first card we have for you, Virgo, is possibilities. Oh, I love this card. So this is in the position of what it is you're doing, right? Thinking about. You're thinking about possibilities. It's like you have a beautiful, clean slate in a way. Not really a clean slate. You have a vision. You have really strong focus. You're thinking about being focused. You're thinking about what do you want to achieve. You're thinking about how to go about it. So you're doing the typical awesome Virgo stuff. You're analyzing possibly, or thinking about how to start something, or how to go about something, because the possibility card is just all about having this keen eye and ability to see above, a bigger picture about something, and being able to see things that other people can't. And Virgos, we're really good at that. When we are in our mode, we're really good at that. So this eagle is flying above this huge canyon, and eagles have the ability to see a little, speck for their prey. They're able to see way down into this canyon. And so this month, you guys are thinking about that. You're thinking in a really beautiful way of looking at things and how you're going to achieve what you want to achieve. And the next card we have is comparison. This card's in reverse, and this is in the position of what it is that you may be doing, acting, how you're acting, things that you may be doing this month in September. And this is talking about not really wanting to compromise on something. I think a lot of you guys are done with compromising, and I think this is in the position, again, of things that you might be acting on. So I think there's an opportunity for you to compromise, but I don't think you're going to do it. So I think you guys are not wanting to compromise. I think you want the bigger picture. You guys want everything. You want a different way. And so if anybody can do it, a Virgo can. And if you don't have to compromise, why would you, right? Why give up something and that you don't have to give up if you can do it a different way? And so I think a lot of you guys are thinking about what other possibilities are there, opposed to compromising on things in your life. I think you want to be a lot more independent and free of what it is that you want. So the next card we have is the new vision. Oh, I love this card. This is in the position of how you're feeling, Virgos. A lot of you guys are feeling this beautiful new vision. You're feeling, this is a card about body, mind, and soul. And it's a very beautiful connection. This person has the ability to dream, the ability to see things. Again, it's like another ability card where you're having this beautiful ability to see things that you normally can't see this month of September. You guys are being given this gift of, of course, your full Virgo powers of being able to analyze or review or pre-calculate something here that you want. And then the ability to also have this beautiful vision. So you're feeling, this is in the position of what you're feeling. And you're feeling like you're able to really, really have crystal clear, guys, vision. And the next card we have is fighting. The outcome is fighting. So we'll have to see what this is about. But this is somebody who's going to fight. They are going to fight. They've got their armor on to protect themselves. So Virgo, you might be preparing to fight for what it is that you want, or fight for your right, or fight for a belief, or fight for something. But you are definitely ready. So if anybody comes up against you this month, you guys are going to be, you're going to be completely prepared. Again, this is about being prepared, being able to see things from a different perspective, a very good perspective, having clarity and vision, and not allowing anybody to stop you from that. So a lot of you guys are going to be able to stand up for yourself, have strength that you maybe didn't have before, stand up for your right, and stand up for to others, okay? Stand up to others, possibly. All right, so let's get into your reading. Okay, Virgo, the first card we have is at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. And wow, is this a great card, right? This is all about karma, change, not transformation, but definitely change. And it's divine timing, and it's karmically, it's attached to karma. So you guys are getting the Wheel of Fortune this month of September. Things are changing this month of September. Okay, we'll have to see what, but it's definitely happening for you this month. This is all about good luck, good fortune, things turning in your favor, things working out for you. And it's also about change, a lot of change that's coming in. The next card we have for you, oh my gosh, is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is in the center of your reading. So all of you Virgos out there, you will be receiving a gift, okay? Not just for your birthday. It could be, definitely. But this gift is unexpected. Even though, yes, it's your birthday, or maybe your birthday's past, or your birthday's coming up, whatever. Even though it's your birthday, and you may think, okay, well, I might get a present. Who knows, right? This is something unexpected. So it may be separate than your birthday. Mostly, I'm going to have to say it is separate than your birthday. Like a birthday present. No, this is something else. This is something else completely. I do believe this is something else completely for a lot of you. Some of you, yes, it's going to be some kind of unexpected birthday gift. Like, wow, I didn't expect that. You know, that kind of great gift. But this is like money. This is like cash. This is like unexpected money. My gosh, it's like out of the blue, you didn't expect it, okay? And so you're going to be pretty happy about this. This is also something that can help you in your future, bring a lot of stability, okay? It can definitely do that. Now, this could be a small amount of money, which is like, I'm going to call it a chunk of money, but to you, it's going to feel very substantial. And it could be a very large sum of money as well. But you guys are going to get something out of the blue, very unexpected. Wow, it goes very well with this Wheel of Fortune. So any of you that have been having money issues or not feeling that stability, this is the beginning of, this could be the beginning of long-term stability. Or it could just be, like I say, just a chunk of cash that's coming your way out of the blue, unexpected. Gosh, what a way to start the reading. Okay, so in your, what's crossing you? What could be a possible challenge for you this month or obstacle? And I don't see this as a challenge or an obstacle right now. But I do have the Strength card. This also could be a Leo. But this is that Leo energy, this passionate strength, okay? It's about strength, and it's about being able to have the strength within yourself, Virgo. Having the strength within yourself, just, again, right here, to stand up for yourself, to fight for what it is that you deserve, right? So for those of you that haven't really been normally used to fighting for what they wanted and they let everybody else have the sunshine in their life, or they took the background to let somebody else win or somebody else shine, you know, this is the time where, you know, it's your birthday month too, but it's time for you to shine, okay? So it's time for you, Virgo, to stand up and fight for what it is that you want. And you guys are going to have some strength here. For some Virgos, you still may need some strength. So this is in the challenge position, which says for those Virgos that don't really have the strength right now, today, when you're watching this video, it's something that you're going to need to work on this month. It's something that you really do need to work on this month. Whether you have to fight your own self, right? You might have to fight your own self, right? To be strong, to not give in, to stand up for yourself, okay? Because right now it's very important for you to, you're getting this beautiful, you're feeling this, guys. You're feeling some clarity for once, for the first time in a while, for some of you a long time, but you are getting some clarity, some beautiful clarity and some connection. And that's going to give you the strength. That's going to give you the confidence. That's going to give you the power. Plus, my God, this possibility card. Wow. I mean, you're really, really thinking about your future, and you're thinking about, and we've got this, it's your time, Virgo. It's your time. So for those of you, this could be a Leo, and or it could be the fact that you guys need to work on providing more strength within yourself, okay? The next card we have in your recent past is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of you in your recent past, okay, not including this month of September. This is more August and beyond. You guys haven't really had the financial, you haven't had the finances. You really haven't had the finances in your recent past. You were short on money, or you were not making enough money. You were not making any money. You needed money. There was something here about money and needing money in your recent past that you didn't have, and you didn't have this money. And look what's happening. You guys are getting money. So you didn't have it in the recent past, okay? But you're going to get it now. It's coming in this month. I don't know when. We'll have to pull some more cards. But this is very, very important, this finances that's coming in for you. The next card we have is what's coming in for you currently this month is the Three of Cups. This is a great card. This is a card of celebrating with reuniting with people you haven't seen in a really long time, friends of yours that you care about, people that like you and that you like them. You know, just a lot of joyous times, celebrating each other. This doesn't have to be your birthday celebration, but it could be. Definitely. It could be your friends getting together to celebrate your birthday, Virgo. So definitely enjoy that. If it's not for your birthday, it is for another reason. It is just some kind of reunion or out of the blue, you know, unexpected person coming from your past and spending time with them and really having a good time. The next card we have is the Nine of Swords. This is in the position, Virgo, of what it is that you need to focus on this month. It's very, very important, and it's your, it's also advice. The advice is to focus on this. And this is, of course, the Nine of Swords. And it's a Virgo that can't, their mind was ruminating, I'm saying past tense, because this is no longer the case. You guys, the advice is to continue on, to continue on to get yourself out of any times where you were not able to sleep at night because your mind was ruminating over and over negative thoughts and fears and worries, whatever your worries were, and you were not able to sleep because you didn't feel like you were not at peace. You couldn't feel that beautiful, you know, relaxation. And so some of you guys are coming out of a time where you were that you couldn't feel safe, or you didn't feel, you were worrying all the time. You're coming out of that this month, guys. And the advice is your angels are telling you to continue on this path. Continue. Keep ignoring those negativities. Keep letting go of any worries, stress. Keep letting go of negative thoughts and things that are coming in that have happened to you in your life, or that you've, you know, just situations. So it's saying focus on that, and it's saying you are healed. You're going to be healed this month from that. You're going to be at peace. Your mind is going to be lighter. All the heaviness is going to be removed from you. And that's fantastic. And the next card we have is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is in the position, Virgo, of what it is that you want, what it is that you're striving for this month. And it looks like you want to, but you don't have yet. It looks like you've been trying, and you have been fighting for, again, it's similar to this card, having passion and fighting for what it is that you want. And you've gone through a lot. You've gone through a lot of obstacles. You've gone through a lot of challenges, a lot of things. And it's because you really want something. You have a passion for it and you want to succeed. I know how Virgos are. They don't give up. We don't give up. We don't give up really that easy. We fight and we try really hard, and that's what you're doing. It really hasn't paid off yet, but you're hoping for it to pay off. You're really, really hoping to stop and take a break, because this is a lot of work. It's easy for a Virgo to do, but for everybody, even a Virgo at times, it's like, you know, we need a break. We need to get a little bit of a break. I'm trying to use another word, but you know, we just because we like it and we're good at it doesn't mean we want to always be struggling. And it's not really struggle. It's just going through so many obstacles, right? So I can tell you right now by your reading, things are lightening up, guys. It is going to happen for you. Virgo, things are going to start becoming easy, because this isn't not an easy card. This is not an easy card. And you want things to become easier now. And look, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to be coming in easier for you now. I think you guys have reached a huge cycle, and you're really letting go of those things. This is so key and so important, to let go of stress and worry, right? That just robs us of our life. So whatever those things were that were stopping you from your peace of mind, from sleeping, from thoughts just haunting you. It looks like this is the month you're going to get a relief. You're going to, whatever it is that you've been wanting or needing is going to be coming in for you. The next card we have is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is talking about leaving the old behind and starting something new. So you guys are going to be leaving something behind this month, or wanting to leave something behind this month. Or somebody else could be leaving something behind in regards to you. But I really do believe this is you, Virgo. I believe that you are letting go and leaving behind things that were good and bad for you, and or bad for you. But you're wanting something new. You really do want a new beginning, and you want something that's going to really fulfill you in a new way. And coupled with the Wheel of Fortune, my gosh, this is definitely going to help you get the Wheel of Fortune happening faster. The next card we have is the King of Wands. This person is in your environment. It could be work, home, anywhere, friendships. And this is a lovely Leo, a fire sign here. It could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. And this person is in your environment. This person is very smart, successful, and very mature. This person is very attractive. This person, they're so outgoing, and they have a lot of energy and passion. So this person might be coming in for you this month. I don't know who this person is. It could be the person from your past. Somebody you haven't seen in a long time, that's coming in. It could be a job offer. This could be a boss. It could be somebody who wants to hire you. This could be you, Virgo, in some way or another, taking charge and going forward. But I do see it more as somebody else. So that could be a queen or a king. It could be male or female. But this person is very mature, and this person is very, they know what they want, and they know how to get it. And they are very successful. So they actually may be coming in to offer you something. Okay, in your hopes and fears, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is here in your hopes and fears. So you're either hoping to do things in a new way, okay, or you're afraid to do things in a new way. Either way, guys, this is a great card. This is a card about, it's a card about not having a commitment. It's also, but it's mainly a card about doing things differently, doing things very differently than the way that you are used to. So if you're used to doing something all the time, the same way. Okay. And now all of a sudden you might be thinking, wow, I'm going to do things in new possibilities. I'm seeing things from a new, different way about how to get what I want or how to achieve success, because I have clear vision. So you might be seeing things in a different way that you're not used to. So you might be like, you might be changing your belief system, as where one time you believed one way, and now, Virgo, you're believing things in a different way. It could be morally, or beliefs that beliefs that were religious beliefs, or, beliefs that you've took on from other people that aren't yours. But either way, whether you're doing things very differently or you're following the rules and doing things exactly the way that you want to, all that's important with this card is that you do things, Virgo, that's authentic to you. So as long as you're being authentic with yourself, as long as you're being, and you know what's true for you, and you guys definitely do, because look at this, you have the vision and the possibilities. So you guys are definitely changing things around. All right, so the outcome we have is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is talking about making a change. Anything that you've worked on up until this point, you're thinking about canceling it and turning around and doing something else. So anything that you've put time into, action into, worked on, you're definitely thinking possibly about changing your mind and doing something else. Maybe this money has something to do with it. Now maybe you receive some money, and that now you can take a different course of action. Or maybe it has to do with this new clarity and vision that you're receiving, that now you can really try something new. Maybe, you know, whatever this was you were working on, maybe you're realizing, yeah, it's just really not going to work out, or it's not working out, or I just want something new, different, because my attitudes change, my visions change, my beliefs have changed, my thinking has changed. And so that's maybe making you guys think about leaving something behind, trying something new. And this could have to do with work, a project, a business. It could be a relationship too. But it's definitely something that you guys are thinking about canceling, ending, okay? Okay, Virgo, I think I really should, well, let's go ahead and pull this card here for you. This is your advice card, and it's the Temperance card. How beautiful. The Temperance card is here to tell you that there's some kind of patience here. Your advice is to have patience. Your advice is to be balanced in your emotions so you can be solid. And it goes very well with the Strength card. And that's going to bring you success. A lot of success, Virgo. This reading is so fantastic. And I don't know if I should pull a clarifying card for you. I'm not sure if you want one, but let's go ahead and pull a clarifying card for this Three of Wands here. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse for Virgo? Why is the Three of Wands in reverse for Virgo? We have the Star card in reverse. Interesting. Let's get another one. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse for Virgo? The Queen of Swords in reverse. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse for Virgo? Yeah, so the Queen of Wands is there in reverse. So she's an air sign, male or female. It could be a Libra, a Gemini, Aquarius. And we have the Empress in reverse. Wow. Okay. So it definitely, things have not been working out. You guys have put some time and effort into something, and it has not been fruitful. It hasn't been bringing you abundance. It hasn't been bringing you creativity anymore. So whatever this is kind of like, it's almost like you're sensing that there's something wrong. Also, we have the Queen of Swords here. Again, it could be an air sign, male or female. And this person is maybe wanting to cut you out or not communicate with you. Maybe you're working with this person in order to move forward in this project. But this person doesn't want to really, it doesn't seem like they want to communicate really. They're not going to be helpful. This person is very selfish in reverse. Sometimes because they think only for themselves. So you might be dealing with somebody in regards to this future stability, because this card's all about planning stability in your life. And I think you're obviously taking a different mindset on that, on what stability means to you and how you want to achieve it. You know, this air sign, whoever this is somebody who's very selfish and thinks of themselves. They're way too focused. And that focus is only usually on one thing, so they don't really see the bigger picture. So they're kind of like blindsided. And then we have the Star card, which is, there's no hope. There's no future in this. So it's either you or somebody in your life that is wanting to change directions. It's like, you know, you want stability. You're waiting for that last wand to create that stability. And at this point, it you've been working on it. And at this point, at the end of the month, you're going to be changing your mind. You're done. This is why you have no more hope for it. And this air sign is just not, whatever that air sign has to do with you cutting them out, or they cutting you out. So it's almost like there's no logic. You don't have enough clarity or communication in order to get that fourth wand. And it's not creative anymore. So good for you. I mean, that's what it's all about. If things aren't working out right, it's time to change our mind. And here you are, you're changing your mind, and you're changing your same thing here. This is somebody who's moving on to something new. You may not know what you're moving on to, but you know you're moving on and you're taking the steps. Your mind is ready to go, and you're mentally moving forward, physically and mentally, possibly into something better for you that's more emotionally fulfilling. So good for you guys. There's major change here with your stability. So it could be work, job. Again, this has to do with stability. So it could have to do with your own business. But something really important is going to be changing. What else can we do here for you, Virgo? Okay, I'm going to pull one more card here. Let's go ahead and let's verify this King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is this King of Wands here? It's fire sign. For Virgo. Six of Wands in reverse. No acknowledgement, no victory. Why is the King of Wands here? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's been a relationship that is not being successful, or a job, or a relationship. So there's a breakup in a relationship, a loss of money, a loss of a relationship, not working out, and there's been no acknowledgement in that. So this Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, they want to move forward. That doesn't mean you do, but they want to move forward. They want to take action because in the past they lost a relationship. They were not being acknowledged. Okay, let's see what else. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is the King of Wands here for Virgo? Ace of Swords, clarity, communication, cutting people out. So somebody cut this person out, most likely. This King of Wands could have been in a relationship with you, or somehow involved with you in your environment. It could be a family member as well. But this is, again, it's an air sign, a fire sign. And it looks like, you've cut them out, or they've cut you out. There's some kind of clarity here, a new beginning, or a new communication, some kind of clarity, communication, cutting things out that no longer serve you. So if you cut a Leo out of your life, or the Sagittarius or Aries, they want to move forward. They want something with you. And if you did have it looks like maybe you or they were cut out at one point in the past. You're not acknowledging them, or they're not. Yeah, I don't think you, Virgo, are acknowledging this person. It could have something to do with them. Maybe you're leaving a situation behind, but they want to move forward. So I think it's up to you if you want to take that option. Again, you might be deciding to not take that option, if that is an option, if somebody's coming in offering you a relationship or stability, a job. You might say no. You guys are thinking about changing your mind about something. So take your time. Again, Virgo, you guys have a keen sense of vision here. You guys can see things very clear. You have also the vision card, and you don't really have to compromise, okay? You don't have to compromise all the time. So there might be another way. So if you feel stuck, or that you have to compromise in something to make it work, but it's not going to bring you happiness, it looks like you don't have to, because there's other possibilities here, and you can still fight for what it is that you want, okay? But just the warning sign to this card is don't be too guarded and too ready to fight, right? We don't want to be on guard all the time. Let's just be a fighter when we need to be, but not like on guard all the time. That's the only downfall to this card, which I don't think you guys, I mean, I don't know. I think you guys are good.